Hi, Moglets. Today we are playing Punishing Gray Raven. I actually played this game a while ago on my channel, but it wasn't in English yet, and I've been meaning to come back to it since it is in English now. So when they reached out to sponsor a video, I was all for it, and here we are. I do want to start with the basic gameplay mechanics. It's actually very interesting in Punishing Gray Raven. So you can currently see some icons down there. We're going to tap this red one, and you can see that does a special skill. The blue and yellow ones are also skills. If you can get 3 of them together, it'll be the strongest it can be, as well as activating a potential QTE, as you can see there. One of my other members just came out and did a special thing as well. In her case, she healed me. Let's try this yellow one here, and we can get our DPS out, and she will do a QTE, pretty strong attack there as well. So it's honestly quite unique for an action RPG. It's kind of like a bit of match 3 element in there as well, which is pretty cool. We're gonna go and do this yellow one here, and then the blue one, and then now we have these 3 red ones there. We can't do a special QTE in that case. We can swap to our DPS here, use some skills until we maybe get a 3 red. There we go. And now, of course, we can do a QTE with her. There is also a perfect dodge mechanic, as you can see here. And once you do a perfect dodge, not only will time stop, but the skills down here will flash. Tapping a single skill will act as if it's a whole 3 chain, allowing you to trigger other passives or the QTE, as we talked about a second ago. So perfect dodge is rather powerful. Overall, the gameplay feels really nice and snappy. You could say it's similar to like Nier or Bayonetta. Speaking of Nier, we actually do have a couple of characters from the series. Here we have 2B, 9S, and A2. There's actually one other thing I really wanted to talk about in terms of the gameplay. You have the ability to move around all of the on-screen elements, which I think is absolutely genius. I put my evade down here in the corner and my attack up here because that's what I'm used to. There are also a couple of new characters in Punishing Gray Raven I wanted to check out, like Selena here, and Liv, who is pretty much maxed already. I do want to get a better sword for her so we can check out Gacha in a second, but in the meantime, I'd like to build up my Selena so you can kind of see the process of getting your character stronger, the sort of basics of that. So of course we have the train button here, and you can level up your characters with these XP pods. We'll just get her up to around where my main team is at. You can also rank them up and they'll get some extra stats when they reach certain level milestones and you've reached certain story milestones. As you can see down there under promotion, you can also evolve your characters with extra shards you have. You get shards primarily by getting duplicates of units you already have. We'll just finish this circle here and go ahead and activate that, get her up to double S. You can also raise their skills with cogs, which is like the gold, I guess you could say, and these skill point chips. We also do have different classes, like my number 21 here is a tank. She mainly specializes in removing shields. And then we have Lucia, which is a attacker, so a DPS, you could say. We have Liv, which is a support. And then Selena, who we just raised, is an amplifier, which is essentially a buffer unit, helps your other units deal more damage or just do what they do better. We also have equipment here. We were able to get her Sarastro, which I would say is her signature weapon. So we're gonna throw that on and raise that a bit. All weapons have an initial weapon cap, so we're gonna get it to 25 first, just so you can see what's going on. And then you need some special items, in this case weapon overclock core, to basically overclock it, reset its level, and give it a higher level cap. You can hit this button, train all, to go as far as you can or you want to without having to go through all those menus, which I think is super convenient. So if we just wanted to max it, let's not totally max it yet, just get it a little bit before max. And there you go. There are also cubs you can equip. They are essentially little companions which give you extra skills. And we have 6 more boxes down here for memories. It's basically extra stats, and there are some special 2 and 4 piece sets. This would be our character's signature set, so obviously we're just going to equip that. Otherwise, just make sure the 2 piece or 4 piece set fits with whatever the character is doing. So there we go, we have the 4 piece set now. With these other 2 slots, we can just put whatever. Sounds good. Gains 20% more energy when pinging an orb. Signature move requires 20% less energy. And that sounds good. Raising memories is basically like raising weapons. You can hit this train all button and just go as far as you want to. We'll just get them somewhere in the middle, I suppose. I totally maxed out the other new heroes, so I kind of want to have this one a little bit more reasonable. But yeah, as far as making your character stronger, that is pretty much the basics. Let's talk about gacha a little bit. So here we have the base, or like the standard gacha pool. What's really cool here is you can hit this button up here called switch, and if there's a specific character in here you really want to go for, you can just select them like that, and then 80% of the A ranks you get will be this character in particular, and I think that's really, really cool. 80% is a very solid chance. So if there's a specific A rank you really want, and then of course want to keep getting shards for them to eventually rank them up to S, double S, triple S, whatever, you can like purely focus on them, and that's so nice. We were actually just about to get our first S rank character, so we're going to do that real quick. We can also take a look at the gacha. It's pretty neat. kind of like almost minimalist. Maybe we get it early, we'll see. Oh, Chrome, okay, he is an S rank character. We got him a little early. What I actually wanted to do was get this weapon here. Weapons have a pity of 30, and again, you can select what you want from the entire pool of 5 and 6 star weapons, which is so nice. But I've already selected the one I need, so let's go ahead. Oh wow, okay, on our first tin pull, we actually did get a 6 star there. Not the one we were going for, but I think one of my other character uses these drones. Now we're at 6 out of 30, so let's just go ahead and do another tin pull here. I don't think any of those are, oh wait. Damn, another 6 star already. Is it the one I was going for? It was, okay, cool. Damn, we had some insane luck there. Then we also have the event gacha, of course, featuring Selena, and she has a 100% rate. No weird 50-50s to win. Very nice. 60 pulls, you're guaranteed to get her. So let's go ahead and try these new characters. We're gonna start with the one we actually just built, the slightly less maxed one, Selena here. They are both amplifiers, and typically I like to have different types in my teams. We're currently doing a piece of content called Warzone. We're gonna start with the 3 red ping here. Boom, there we go. Let's just do some basic attacks to start. She looks so cool. Like, those are basic attacks. Wave 2 starting up now. How about a 3 blue ping or a perfect dodge first? There we go. And her burst. Wow. Okay, we have an entire like dimension below us. There. Oh, okay. We have oh, and then there's the end of her burst. Like I said, most of the characters are rather complex. We already have her burst again. I'm assuming because of that 2-piece memory set we put on her, that makes it cost less. And we actually get more by doing orbs as well. And she actually healed like all of her HP because one of her passives does that. So yeah, she basically soloed the entire thing. That was amazing. 20,000 points. Looks good to me. Now we have area 3. We're probably gonna need our big girl here. Level 80 triple S plus. I only have 1 cub at the moment, so I'm just going to give that to her. I really like her design. Start with a 3 red ping. Jesus Christ. Oh, and she is ranged. Damn, it looks so cool. Look at that, dude. Okay, a 3 yellow ping. Looks like some kind of stars. A 1 red. Even the 1 red is so insane. Okay, we have our burst. Let's go ahead and, wow. That was crazy. We are again in some kind of alternate dimension, and this is the end of her burst now. So cool. Again, I'm just kind of soloing with her so we can see like most of what she can do. We are gonna swap to someone else just so we can get a QTE, I guess, as well. For her, I think we will need 3 red, so we're just going to keep doing stuff until we get 3 red. Yeah, here we go. And then QTE with her. There she is. I think that was some kind of support thing. I don't think it actually did any damage. I'm obviously not super familiar with all the intricate details of both of these characters since I just got them, but just first impressions wise, they seem insane. Not even power wise, but also power wise, of course, but like their animations, their bursts, everything is just so unique and interesting. I don't think we were actually even able to fully complete that one. We ran out of time. We still got a lot of points though, so I'll take it. But I do want to mention it does seem very free to play friendly. You get a good amount of these black cards just by going through story and playing, and daily logins, and just lots of rewards and stuff just for playing the game. So you don't need to spend money to get the characters you want, but there are tons of ways to get rewards. Story missions, daily missions, weekly missions, events in general. I don't usually touch on story in like these first impression game review sort of things, but as a brief overview, the story takes place in like a futuristic world where humanity is threatened by a virus. I mean, of course, that's a very basic premise, but all the characters are quite unique. They have their own backstories and motivations for doing what they do. A lot of them have very unique personalities. It is quite dystopian, a little bleak. I think they did a very good job with character design as well. I really like number 21 here, like with those overgrown sleeves and her drones. But yeah, even while a lot of them do follow a sort of theme, sort of again cyberpunk-ish, they are all rather unique. But yeah, one other thing I really want to mention before we wrap this up is you may have noticed we're playing on a phone currently. However, there's already an ongoing test for a PC version of the game, so that's really exciting. I think these types of games are indeed really nice on a PC, though in the meantime, you can still use a keyboard or controller. As you can see, they do have options for that here. But yeah, I guess that'll pretty much do it. Seriously though, make sure to give this game a try. It is so much fun. Links are in the description below. Dropping a like or subscribing to the channel if you enjoyed is always greatly appreciated as well. Thanks, as always, for watching, and until next time.